December is here, and it's time to choose between some of the best game releases this year has to offer for the title of Game of the Year. The game lineup for potential Games of the Year is strong, showing us that 2022 will be one of the best years for both indie games and AAA titles for runner-ups. I'd like to go ahead and break down my top 5 games for 2022. Starting at number 5, we have an indie game that I know I ended up spending quite a bit of time on. Cult of the Lamb combined aspects of other games, from the roguelite style dungeon running to the absolute crazy base management and character upgrades, to a fairly straightforward and easy to follow story. I feel as though this game deserves a chance at one of the best indie games to launch in 2022, not only for its cute design, but extremely satisfying replayability. Coming in at number 4, I have Slime Rancher 2, a continuation of its predecessor released back in 2017. Slime Rancher 2 is a fantastic game to just sit back, relax, and enjoy one of the most visually pleasing games I have ever played. The uplifting art style, cute design, and well-rounded gameplay make this game a must-have in every game library. For my number 3 lineup, we have a concept hardly ventured by other developers. A concept that was well executed in its design, story, and gameplay. Stray is an indie game with great graphics, amazing atmospheric setup, and a surprisingly good story to tell. For these simple reasons, I believe this game is a solid addition to the Game of the Year lineup. For those who don't know, I have touched upon the subject of this game in a previous video, and if it's something you are interested in, please feel free to check it out. So far, 3 of the lineups I have chosen are all indie games, and to be quite frank, we are starting to see a vast improvement in quality from the world of indie developers. Some of these indie devs are even making games that could almost begin to be qualified as early AAA titles with the level of design and execution. I honestly look forward to the future of indie games and what amazing games all of these unique and hard-working developers have in store for us. Now, on to the titans that have absolutely dominated this year in terms of AAA title releases. Coming in at number 2 will be God of War Ragnarok, and might I say, holy crap, dude. This game is a borderline narrative masterpiece that pulls upon the heartstrings of players worldwide. The game itself expands upon the complete rework to the God of War series back in 2018, allowing for more fluid combat, better combos, more enemies, and the inclusion of probably the most amount of bosses in any God of War game to date. This game is truly an experience to behold. I cannot wait to see what the future of God of War has in store for everybody. Finally, at number 1 is Elden Ring. Compared to the other AAA game on this list, Elden Ring may not be a true narrative experience, but what it makes up for is some of the best gameplay, best lore design, a completely immersive open world full of mysteries, history, adventure, and dread. This has to be one of the most driven games from developer FromSoft to date. Not only is the game extremely welcoming to new players for the Dark Souls franchise, but it was very bold for them to make an open world experience as they have. The world itself is beautiful yet grim. The bosses act as a milestone, not for filler or to continue a narrative plot, but as a stepping stone in the development of the player in their journey through the world of Elden Ring. This is, hands down, another game with a world I cannot wait to see evolve over time. Now, something all of these games on this list have proven is that not all games need battle passes or season passes to be good. All of these games on this list show that you can be creatively inclined to make a unique experience that players will grow to love for years to come. Each of these games represents different aspects of the gaming world, and hopefully through these experiences throw gaming back into a direction of memorable experiences over financial gain. All of these games deserve a chance at Game of the Year, and each of these games has set a rather high bar for expectations for AAA title devs for the future. I hope these stepping stones placed in the world of gaming refine what it means to be a gamer. At this point, I would like to ask you what games you think should have a shot at Game of the Year, and games you feel should have more recognition than they initially received. If you've made it to this point in the video, I want to thank you for your time. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe for any and all future content. As for now, I'll see you all in my next video.